Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and I have an awesome idea for what we are going to be doing today, my friends. And it involves plants, a goat, and building a garden. So of course you know those are all good things. Definitely high happiness indicators, and hopefully it will lead to completely a wonderful project and completely not getting absolutely distracted and forgetting we are trying to make the stairway to snow that will take us up to the top of this Arctic zone. I can't believe, like I seriously cannot believe that it has taken so long, Aster Seed, to get up to the top. Here, Iris Pine, let's actually show everybody again how far away the top of this is. It's supposed to be like the staircase to snows. And I really want to make it look really cool. Like, well, maybe I've been thinking instead of using like the sandstone and adventurine ore, we might use the marble ore to guide our way up these steps. And then maybe at the end of every piece, we could have like a really cool glacier made out of ice with some sort of statue of a different animal from the prehistoric era frozen inside. That would be so cool. Like if we had little glacier art at every corner. Like every oh, Pine, you're so cute. But if we had glacier art at every what do you call this, a landing, I think that would be pretty cool. So let me kind of mine this out a little bit so that I can try to remember. Build a glacier, Seri. Build a glacier. All right, I'm sure this will remind me somehow. Oh, let's see, and I can actually take out that. There we go. All right, and actually I kind of need that dirt more than anything else. What do I have that I could leave? Cobblestone. Bauxite ore that turns out I can't do anything with. Okay. But we could have a awesome glacier with some sort of hidden creature inside. And then the stairway to snow would continue over here where we've got all of this beautiful marble that could definitely be turned. This is marble, right? Let me check. Yep, this sure as heck is marble, and it can be turned into beautiful marble stairs, which I guess that's cheaper in the long run than actually like using a carpenter's stair and making a bunch of carpenter stairs. So the marble staircase just got the thumbs up from me again, because that would be so much easier than having to make a bunch of carpenter stairs. The marble pillars are just so beautiful as well, and you can also chisel them. So if we wanted to make something a little fancier to go along the edges, we could chisel it. And there's so many lovely chisel pieces. I think that would go over very well. And if we did do some of the stairs that were carpenter stairs, we could even put like a snow block on top or an ice block on top to kind of decorate. Oh, that would be so pretty. But the staircase to snow continues this direction. Oh my goodness. It has little alcoves where I wanted to find like little retreats where we could actually see outside. And then it keeps going up because there is just so much more. There's just so much more. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take us a heckadoodle of a time. Pine. Oh, that almost rhymes, huh, Pine? Heckadoodle of a time, Pine. Oh, that's adorable. But it's gonna take us a lot more work to get to the top, actually, Pine. And all my stuff. There's just so much stuff in my inventory, which is why we are going to actually be spending a little bit of time with Graveler the goat today, my friends. And Pine, are you okay, buddy? Are you getting a little hungry? Because I'm a little hungry too. I have some food. Oh good, and I do have some chicken rice and blueberry for the dogs. So we're gonna be okay. But I'm noticing that my inventory just constantly gets filled up. It just is constantly overflowing with all of the stuff from our mining. Oh, and my compy claw, that's so cool. Yeah, and it's just cluttered and I feel a little overwhelmed with all of the stuff. So remember the secret ruins that I have stuck Graveler the goat in? I'm thinking today we are going to be working on that spot and turning it into something special. Not just a storage unit, not just a place for me to clean out my pockets and possibly put a puppy bath so that we can clean out whatever's in the puppy pockets, which in actually Iris's case is all feathers, and in Pine's case is a concerning number of possessed puppy corpses. We'll talk about that later. All right, let's whirl our way down here. Look at all the wiggle wiggles. See, now whenever I say wiggle our way, you can just imagine all of the little moonworms lighting the way with their adorable wiggles. Gosh, they're so cute. All right, but I realize that if we're gonna set out to kind of cover this entire area and to decorate it, not all at once, mind you, but whenever the project fancy strikes us, we're kind of gonna need a better way to manage all of the resources and awesome treasures, like the tiger eye ore. Oh, I totally forgot about the cutting station, and about the stone prospecting station, and about the fact that you can actually polish the gems. Oh, see, I want all of those things, but we would probably make like a special gem polishing room for those. But if we want to have a good place to store all of those things, I was thinking, my friends, that we should work on this little hidden chamber that we currently have Graveler the goat in. And are you guys ready for this? Graveler, are you ready for this? You're admiring the slight expansion I've already done, I see. My friends, I think that this needs to become the Gardens of BAH-BAH-lon. As in Baba, as in, you know, goats, and they go ba. But hey, oh no, are my dogs sitting? Graveler, I'm so sorry. I got really excited. I was gonna say we've been hanging out with you. Oh, this is just as bad as when I smushed the moonworm. Oh my gosh. Hang on, Graveler, I'm coming. Great. To heal you, I have to come at you with like a shot. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sure that just makes me even more of a friend in your eyes. First, she punches me in the face, and then she gives me a shot. I'm sure that doesn't make you happy. Graveler, okay. You're back at full health. Oh, I should not have done that. Whoops. Sorry, Graveler. But I was gonna say, we have our wonderful goat Graveler, so why not turn this into the Gardens of BAH-BAH-lon and make it so we can see the outside. I'm not sure how far the outside is away from us. Apparently not far. It's probably like right here where this dirt is. But if we raise the roof a little bit, which means we can make more really cool little tree columns for the moonworms to be on. If we kind of smooth out all of the edges, make it look really nice. I was thinking we could have a cool balcony from the outside, and we could hang from the ceiling all of those really cool hanging plants that we saw. There's a ton of really, really awesome hanging plants. Let me find them. Where are you hiding? Yes, bamboo, you can turn into... There we go. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really have a name, but you can actually use an iron ingot in a bowl, and you can make a whole bunch of wall brackets, and you can hang all of these. And that just seemed so cool to me. Like, why don't we grab a bunch of plants and see which plants... Look at this! You can hang these coral flowers! How cool would that be? We could have a bunch of azaleas. We could have, can we have ferns? We could have scaly tree ferns. Oh my gosh, you can put all of them in and it'll just turn into the beautiful flowers? You guys, that is too cool. But that would make it such a scenic and beautiful little stopover whilst we travel over our entire zoo. And why should every single one of our storage chambers end up looking the same after all? So we're gonna make the Gardens of BAH-BAH-lon. I'm very excited about this now. And I really want to see what the outside looks like really quickly. Aster Seed, can you go ahead and show me? Because I was also thinking, there's currently, Aster Seed, whoa, careful there, boy. There's currently not really any other way to get to the jungle area other than actually having to physically go through this mountain and go past the Zoology Research Center. So it might be kind of fun to have a little secret path for me from the Gardens of BAH-BAH-lon, which we can cover in leaves and ferns and moonworms right over there to be just a beautiful little decorative garden. And then we might be able to make it so that I could have a little path down here up to this. Is this an orange tree? Is this an orange tree or a peach tree? It's an apricot. None of the above, Aster Seed, but I like apricots too. But then we could make like a little path that could come down. I could have a little secret path. Oh my gosh, look at this. This mushroom grew into this tree and then just like yoinked it out of the ground. Mushroom one. But then I could have a path that could lead me up. Maybe we could make like a cute little tree house viewing spot right over here. And eventually it would pop me out, theoretically, boom, right down. We could make a little tunnel through this spot and it would connect me up to my beloved bird aviary. And that's just so exciting. I realized, here, hide under the mushroom with me. I realized the other day when I was thinking, what do I really want to make zoo crafting my home again? Especially if I'm getting ready for the big secret adventures. Oh, wow, you can really go up in that mushroom, friends. Especially if I am getting ready for the big secret adventures of next year. Well, I think that I would want to go slow. And I would want to do what Sylph told me, to hug a tree, or in my case, apparently hug this mushroom. That's equally acceptable. I mean, it's literally bigger than some of my trees. It's a gorgeous mushroom. I love it. Maybe I should start naming them. Oh dear, this one's actually like half destroyed though, so maybe I should start naming the healthy ones. But I was thinking about how Sylph told me that the way that you make your soul stronger isn't just through the big projects and the big achievements. It's through the small things that just delight you and that you honor and that you spend time going, hey, everybody else might find this silly, but this delights me and this makes me happy. So I was thinking when it comes to what I want to do in zoo crafting, I am just going to take it one project at a time. Then sometimes those projects will be small and silly, and sometimes they'll be grand staircases spiraling up into the sky where we will have snow leopards. And I think that's what zoo crafting used to be, and I'm kind of going full circle and finding my way in my heart back to that again. So, when it comes to what we're going to be working on, I think instead of just dreaming about the big, gigantic zones that will cover everything over the zoo and take up chunks upon chunks of our territory, it's also really worth it to slow down and roll around in the grasses and think that all of our projects are figuring out how to make a gemstone room that we can study gemstones, how to make a little adorable tunnel. It's the small things, the small joys in life that link together a life that's made out of happiness. It's not just the big events. It's not just the big achievements. It's the small daily things, like wearing your favorite t-shirt or having your favorite cup of tea. And I've actually got peach tea, don't I? I don't have any peach tea? See, that we cannot accept. I need to make maybe like Uncle's tea shop. I'll make a whole bunch of them. Little Uncle's tea huts all over the place that will grow peach tea. Also, is this mushroom the papaya tree? Oh my gosh, this mushroom just ripped the papaya tree out of the ground, but it is still growing papayas. That's kind of impressive, little papaya tree. I shall give you a moonworm to light your beautiful, okay, moonworm. Whoop, good job, moonworm. There we go. Now the papaya tree can have a little bit of illumination, which is pretty cool. Gosh, I really need to make a moonworm-like area too. But anyway, that is my current goal. The gardens of BAH-BAH. So no, the gardens of BAH-BAH-lon, and covering this in greenery and beauty. And I think while we're here, let's also get the moonworm queen to help us kind of light this spot up a little bit. Moonworm baby, go! Yes, to kind of prep it so we're not going to be looking out at a really like dark place. Good job, little moonworms. Hey, can you guys get up there? Oh boy. Oh boy, he can't get up there. He can't. Okay, he's okay. He's in that tree. Oh, the poor thing. I thought I could shoot him into the sky, and he's just like, help me, and lands into the leaves. Well, at least he's okay. But yes, and plus, that'll be kind of nice. I think I'll be less distracted if I can just clean out my inventory every time. There's something to be said for living a less distracted life, Aster Seed. And you know, if we need to light this spot up, I could go and get some of the lily pads from the elvish gardener who sells the beautiful lily pads of Lilypad Bridge. That would be so much fun. I haven't used those anywhere else in the zoo for a long time, Aster Seed. Wow, there's so many ideas. Okay, and thank you, Aster Seed, for yet another one of your feathers. I'm sure that Iris will really appreciate holding on to that for me. But okay, so first things first, I kind of want to get some bamboo. And not just any bamboo. I kind of want the timber bamboo. And I think I was growing some of it over here, but I can't remember. So I'm going to wiggle over. All right, was I? Okay, that's the thatch bamboo. Useful, but not as pretty as I am thinking of. I really want to put, that's pretty bamboo over there too. Gosh, I wonder where else I have just like patches of wild bamboo growing. I probably have a lot of it back at my house, but it's almost just as fast on Aster Seed to look for. I want that beautiful dark, this, yes, of course. The panda exhibit. Where do you go when you need bamboo? The panda exhibit. All right, let's wiggle down here. Good job, Aster Seed. Thank you very much. Apparently we have a peafowl loose in the panda exhibit. I'm not going to question that. All right, let's go ahead. Enter the panda exhibit. Close both the doors behind me. And the timber bamboo. There it is. All right, peafowl, you probably shouldn't be in here. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain, but let's have you wandering the jungle as a wild peafowl. How about that? And then this bamboo, please. Oh, I remember collecting this so long ago. And we were going to work with like researchers to restore the wild populations of red panda. I definitely need to look into that again in the future, but for now, whoops. All right, well, did not mean to knock down this type of bamboo, the Farjingshisha. All right, there we go. Let's just replant that. And these guys will grow back so quick that I don't really need to worry too much, as long as I leave one little sprout for the rest of the bamboo to grow from. And here's another chunk of it right here. Yeah, I left one sprout. And now we have 43 bamboo, just like that. Good job, pandas! Oh my goodness, I love being able to use the renewable resources in our zoo. What? There's a staircase on the side of that. I had no idea there was a staircase on the side of the noodle bar. It's so cute! Look at this! Oh my gosh! I had no idea there was an upstairs! It's so cute up here! The puppies could come and get food and water and rest. Oh, look at this little storage house. This is adorable. Wow. Man, we had the Builders of Light helping out. They really left behind some surprises, all right. Gosh, Aster Seed, I'm just finding surprises all over the place. All right, so let's go ahead and fly back. So I wanted the bamboo to be able to make a naturalistic fence to keep Graveler, the goat, from wandering out on us. Here we go. Here. And I think the next step... Hello, Graveler. So the next step is to widen the area to make a chest that I can just dump everything into. Graveler, you can eat this cobblestone and this bauxite ore, actually. This cobblestone, too. Let's see. There we go. But yeah, I need to make a chest where I can dump things that I know Graveler can eat into one spot. She's trying so hard to come. Look at her go! She just chomped down that bauxite ore like nobody's business. That's amazing. And then I need to make another chest that's almost like a coat rack chest where I can just empty whatever's in my inventory that I don't need when I come back over here, since we rotate so many projects. And I do want to make it so that we can actually see to the outside. Look at this. This is so cool. Graveler, you're gonna really love this, but please don't escape. Which is why I must now put down some dirt right here. Because I told Junior I wouldn't lose you, and I understand that your appetite influences you to head out of here. There we go. There! A natural goat barrier, but we can actually see the outside. So I think this will be really fun. We can make the gardens of BAH-BAH-lon, but we can do it in a way that's like all of the barriers are very naturalistic, and it'll be one of my few kind of open air storage spots that we have that allows pretty much anybody who looks carefully and kind of peeks within to see what I'm up to. All right, there we go. There we go. And a little bit more here. Yeah, we've got a bit of work to do, and it's going to require some detail work. But I'm kind of excited because maybe this is only the first in many gardens of BAH-BAH-lon. And the Gardens of Babylon are actually like one of my favorite... Oh, I still have the peafowl in my pocket. Okay, buddy, we can actually release you like right out here if I'm quick about it. Oh, wow! There you go, buddy. And actually, where I put down the bamboo turned into Ponzel for a second. That is so cool. But all right, this is awesome. The Gardens of Babylon were one of my favorite things to learn about from the ancient wonders of the world, and maybe I'll be able to discover a few more facts while we research about them and prepare our own little miniature Garden of BAH-BAH-lon right over here. And I don't know, guys, I've just been thinking a lot lately about how I think joy is also the sinking of the sinking, as in, like, you know, not sinking like the Titanic, but sinking like your phone sinks to the internet. But the syncing and linking of the small little things day after day over and over again. And I really was thinking that in zoo crafting, for us, there will be these little projects where we can get together and go, hey, do you remember when we built that from scratch? Oh my gosh. And now, like, it's silly. It may not have tons of practical reasons, but when we have a little storage spot, we'll have the Gardens of BAH-BAH-lon. And maybe this is just the beginning. So, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started at kind of making this a little bit bigger, definitely gathering up the fossils without letting a certain goat eat them. And I think we're gonna need to put down some dirt over the whole place for sure, make nice arched ceilings that we can hang plants from. Fill the outside perhaps with a lovely little waterfall leading down into that pond, and make it just scenic and nice so that when we come to do our work here in the absolutely gigantic cave system that is going to be our Arctic cave system, well, I'll have a nice place to kind of step away and step into something that is just charming and beautiful and unique. I'm so tickled, and now I'm also a little hungry, so I'm gonna nibble this pizza. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you. Oh, and yes, some figs on my pizza. Oh, fig glaze on pizza. One of the best discoveries I made last year. But all right, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like to toss a treat to Graveler the goat so that she doesn't eat all my bamboo, for sure. And if you would like to join us on our mini adventures, including our mini adventures in zoo crafting, do please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Stay curious, everyone. Bye-bye.